Hey guys, I'm Amit Kumar and welcome to this video in which we are going to talk about operators with where clause. The topics that we will cover up in this video are use of AND operator, OR operator, IN operator, not in operator and like operator in a SOQL query. So without wasting any time further, let's proceed with the video. Operators can be used with a where clause to enhance the condition provided. We can use the following operators with where clause: AND, OR, IN, not in and like. Logical operator AND is used to retrieve the records when all the conditions in SOQL are satisfied. For example, select ID, first name, last name from contact where email is not equals to null and phone is not equals to null. So in the above SOQL query, we'll return all the contact records where email and phone fields both are not null. Logical operator OR is used to retrieve the records when any of the condition in the SOQL is satisfied. For example, select ID, first name, last name from contact where email is not equals to null or phone is not equals to null. The above SOQL query will return all the contact records where the email field or phone field is not equals to null. IN operator is used to fetch the data if the value of the field is matched with values specified in the list of values. For example, select ID name from account where type in customer direct, customer channel, technology partner. So the above SOQL query will return all the account records where the value of the type field is customer direct or customer channel or technology partner. Not in operator is used to fetch the data if the value of the field is not matching with the value specified in the list of values. For example, select ID name from account where type not in customer direct, customer channel, technology partner. So the above SOQL query will return all the account records where the value of the type field is not in customer direct or customer channel or technology partner. Like operator is used to fetch the data if the value of the field is matching a specific pattern. Like operator is supported by string fields only. The following wildcards are used with the like operator. Percentage, it matches one or more characters. Underscore, it matches exactly one character. Like operator performs a case insensitive match. So it's pretty much of talk and now it's time to see the things practically. And guys, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you want to stay updated with proper Salesforce tutorials and want to watch more tutorials, make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Also, if you have thoughts or question, drop it in the comments. I would love to hear from you and promise I will read every single one. Thank you so much guys. And now you can proceed with the video. Hey guys, welcome to the practical session of operators with where clause. In this video, we will talk about the operators that we can use with where clause. So in the previous video, we have seen one of the query on the account object. I'm just going to use the same query again. So here we are querying name, type, annual revenue and phone field from account object. If I will click on execute, I will be able to see all the 13 accounts. Now you can clearly see some of the accounts are not having annual revenue and some of the account or actually one of the account is not having phone. So if I want to see only the accounts which are having annual revenue, I can add a query over here where annual revenue is not equals to null. Now you can clearly see it is showing me only the accounts where annual revenue is not null. Now let's do one thing. Let's remove some phone numbers from the account itself. So I am just removing this phone number and this phone number as well. And if I refresh the grid now, you can see there are some annual revenues record where phone is blank. Now if I want to see only the accounts where annual revenue and phone number both are not null. So in that scenario, I can use an AND operator and provide the condition. Now it will check for both the condition and when both the conditions are true, it will return only those records. So now these two records will also be gone. So if I execute this one, so you can see now it is showing me the accounts where annual revenue and phone number both are not null. Now similar to AND, I can use an OR operator as well. Now when I will use OR, how the situation will change, it will show the record where annual revenue is not null or phone is not null. If any one of them is not null, it will show it. So there might be some records where annual revenue is there but phone is null, or phone is there but annual revenue is null. So if I execute this, now you can see I am getting records where phone is there but annual revenue is null, where annual revenue is there but phone is null. So that's the basic difference between and or operator. When we will use and operator, both the conditions should match, and when we are using or operator, any one of the condition is matching, it will return that specific record. Now let's talk about in operator. Now you can see there are different records over here. Let me just remove the criteria first and see all the accounts. So you can see different types of accounts are there. There are 13 accounts with different types here. Suppose if I want to see accounts where type is customer channel, or type is customer direct, or type is installation partner. So definitely I can use or clause here. Like now I can click on execute, and I will get only those records where type is either customer channel or customer direct or installation partner. Now in such scenario where there are more than one criteria and any one of the criteria is true, you want to give the result, definitely you can use or. But if all the criteria are on the same field, then instead of using or, you can use in also over here, like this. Now what I did is I removed all the or, and I have used an in clause over there, or in operator over there, and after the in operator I have mentioned all those values as in form of a list in parenthesis, comma separatedly. Now because these values are text, that's why I have used single quotes over there. If it is a normal integer values, I can mention it directly. For a normal numeric values, I can directly mention it without single quotes. Now the value of type, if the value of type is in any of these values, then it is going to give me the same result. So let me just close this and execute it, and you can see I am getting the same result over here. So that's the basic use of in operator whenever you want to work on collection of values. Now let me show it with annual revenue so that you can see an example without a text as well. So if the annual revenue is this, or let's suppose this, or let's suppose this one as well. Let me click on execute, and here you can see I'm getting all those three records. So definitely you can use in operator with other types as well. Just like in, we have not in operator as well. So instead of in, I will use not space in, and then I will click on execute. It is just opposite of in. Now it will show all the records where annual revenue is not among any of these values. Similar to that, if I have used not in on this query, type not in these values and click on execute, then I will get only the record which is not having the type among any of these. Now the last operator to discuss is like operator. Now like operator is basically used for textual results. So before I show you that, let me see all the accounts. Now for example, we can clearly see there are some accounts which are having or which are starting with U, right? So I want to see all the accounts where account name starts with U, then I can use like operator over here. So I will use where name like, and then within single inverted commas I will mention the first letter, that is U, and then after I will use a wildcard. So there are basically two types of wildcard characters that you can use with like operator, that is % and underscore. So I am using % over here. Now % represents any number of characters, right? So here what I mean to say is, show me all the accounts where name starts with U. Okay, so let me just execute this. So you can see these are 4 accounts where the name starts with U. I can use % anywhere. It's not like I have to use it after a character. I can use it before a character as well. For example, if I have used %U, it means the name should end with U, okay, and there can be any number of characters before it. So if I am executing it now, okay, there are no records that is ending with U. But if I use it like %U%, I mean to say that there should be a U in the name of the account. There can be any number of characters before U, there can be any number of characters after U. These are all names which are having U in their name. For example, in Edge Communication, U is there in communication, whereas in Burlington Textiles, U is there in Burlington. So it doesn't matter, we can use % at any place. Just like percent, we have one more wild character which is underscore. Like percent represents any number of character, but underscore represents one character. So one underscore represents one character. For example, let's take an example of installation partner, right? So when I know that how many characters are there, then I can use underscore. In case of underscore, each character should be replaced with an underscore. So it is used basically in situation where you know about the number of characters, but you are not sure what character it is. So there are 7 characters here, one space is there, so I will use 8 underscore 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I will change the criteria. It should not be name, it should be type. Now let me click on execute, and here you go. So these are the various operators that we can use with the fields under the where clause. That marks the end of this video. See you soon in the next video. Till then, thank you and take care.